Hello everyone, Spaced Oyster here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem 7 Randomized. This is Chapter 17, Whereabouts Unknown. This is an interesting chapter. Your goal is to seize the throne up here, guarded by Bernard. He looks kinda scary. He's actually kind of a good training tool for Lynn or Eliwood, since he's a general, and he has an axe as his main weapon. They can get weapon triangle advantage with their effective Lord weapons. Now, for this chapter, we have quite a few objectives. There are 2 chests up north here, and 2 chests south here, and I would like to get all of them. However, I usually only get 3. One thief gets the 4th one and runs away. Anyway, so there's just a lot going on here, and we gotta get a good first turn going, so let's try that out first. Dorcus is going to attack first, and he gets a crit! Yay! Very yay. Oh, this chapter is also the first instance of me having to open up Nightmare and, basically cheat. I'm not happy that I had to, but I couldn't really comfortably do this chapter without the cheating. So, make of that what you will. Sorry, the fact that Bartram missed that Myrmidon with his javelin makes this a bit tricky. Alright, well, I guess I can let Eliwood finish the Myrmidon off. Or not Eliwood, that's Hector. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? And then Marcus can head up here and attack the knight to soften him up a bit. Or just kill him. Thank you, Marcus. Alright, that puts Hector in range of these 2 archers up here. Now let's see. 7 speed with 13 attack. To Hector's... what is this, 4? So I'm gonna have to get rid of... trade away that Elfire Tome, or get him to equip. But he's got 5 defense, so... you take about 8 damage, or 11 damage. Okay. Oh, and I had to bring Priscilla along. She can recruit someone in this chapter. You probably already noticed who. But I'll go over him when he's in his proper... well, I won't cover his details when he's in the proper place, but I will point him out. Alright. And this chapter is on a huge time crunch. A thief comes out right about here on turn 4. I believe these guys break out on turn 6. And you want to keep at least one of them alive, and reinforcements start showing up back here at about the same time. Normally, the way I deal with those reinforcements is to just leave a tanky unit like Bartra, or in the base game Oswin, behind. But since I don't have a lot of reliable fighting units, I have to keep Bartra with the main group. And then, as for the hacking I did with the Nightmare modules, or Nightmare, I tried to change Raven's AI to make him stand right where he is and only attack people who get close to him. Raven, I'll go over Raven once we're able to move. Since if I left him alone, he would go and kill all those green soldiers, as well as the new recruit in the jail cell. Since he now has 2 range. So that I feel was more in line with how the Eliwood version of this chapter goes. The character Raven normally just stands still, and he only starts moving once the soldiers break out of their cell and start attacking. And then he slaughters them all. Anyway, yeah, Raven. You recruit him with Priscilla because they both have red hair. That at least that's what I've heard. And Lucius in the cell. Now, in order to get to a bonus chapter after this one, at least one of these 3 green soldiers have to survive, and as you can see, they're all shit. And then on about turn 6, they break out, and if you're not there in time, this archer will slaughter them all. Alright, and then Lucius here, I actually had to use Nightmare to hack him too. He had a heavy lance in his inventory, and if he comes with a weapon in his inventory, he starts moving around, and I didn't want him to get into range of the mage and try and attack him. I guess I could have just used Nightmare to move everyone up a space. But that doesn't really help out. Anyway, there was something else I wanted to do with Nightmare, but I wasn't able to pull it off. Okay. Let's see here. Let's make Rebecca useful for something and attack here. Rebecca's useful for a lot of things. Alright. Will's gonna need to heal people, but I need Will to carry people too. Well, for now, let's just flux this guy a question. Another crit! You're on a roll, Dorcas! You are on a roll. And a nice level up. HP and strength are nice. Speed would have been better than skill, but he's fast enough to not get doubled, so I'll take it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and mend you. Now let's get Bartra. Let's get him all the way up here with a javelin. So that way he's in range of this archer too. Yes, he is. You also block off this cavalier. Let's see, the archer. Oh no. Okay, good. Rebecca's not in range. Okay. But Oswin will be. And we need to kill this archer. Oh, he hasn't taken any damage. Why did I not notice that? I didn't notice Bartra missed. Alright, let's do an Hellfire. And then... let's have Matthew go that way, and then let's do another Hellfire. Actually, fire's more accurate. Let's use fire instead. There we go. And then I definitely need to keep Priscilla out of range of any of these enemies, because she's only slightly less... No, she's about as frail as Elliewood is, which isn't saying much. Or it's saying too much. I don't know. Now, it was funny. When I practiced this map to make sure the Nightmare changes were functioning properly, and they mostly are, that archer actually got a crit. It was hilarious. Although he attacked Oswin instead of Bartra, and he crit for no damage. Very hilarious stuff. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna have Rebecca move down here and equip a javelin. And Matu... Excuse me. I'll stand about right there. Alright. Brazil's not gonna save me any time by killing that guy. But... I think Boswin? No, the killer bow's not strong enough. I guess I could use Hector. Yeah, Hector can do it. Woo! Way to go, Hector! You're useful. And you're level 10, with a not-so-useful level up. Yay? Okay, and then we'll finish off the archer with Dorcas. Yeah, I think his good combat performance right now is more to do with his support bonuses than his actual stats, which look a little low, I think. They're definitely lower than Rebecca's. I mean, look at that. Alright, anyway. Oh wait, Bartra hadn't moved. Why didn't I just have him move into a more rescuable position first? Oh, and I forgot to trade with him to make sure he has a javelin equipped. I think he still does, though. Yeah, he still does. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Marcus, you're going to use a vulnerary, since I don't know if Will be able to heal you. Yeah. And then Raven does actually start moving towards and attacking the party. So, that is a thing. Nice crit, Bartra. I think that is a normal part of his programming, so I don't know how I would be able to change that. I think it's programmed as a chapter event, and I don't know how to alter those. But the point is, it kept him from attacking those Phelan soldiers until I was ready for him to move, so bonus. Or at least I think that's what happened. I don't know if I actually needed to fix him, because if he wasn't able to move close... Wait. It was right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, yeah, he couldn't even get close to them, so I don't even know if he would have aggroed onto them. But just in case, I did it anyway, and he still behaves the same way he does in the normal version of this chapter, where he is a mercenary instead of a monk. I'll go over him in more detail once we've recruited him. Okay, Dorcus, the Binding Dork. Let's get ya flexing this guy. And fluxing your muscles. Alright, let's let Will heal you up. I hate the fact that I have to use up this men's staff so much. But it works out. Okay. Let's have Bartra attack from right down here with his Iron Lance. And then we'll put Oswin here and trade that Javelin back, so that way he gets 1 to 2 range and can probably fight off the Nomads. Let's also get Marcus in range, because Marcus is always useful. Hashtag Marcus is always useful. Is that a thing? Let's make that a thing. I actually want to get Hector healed up, just in case I need to put him on the front lines. And we need to keep Priscilla close, because she needs to go up and talk to Raven. Otherwise, he'll probably suicide on somebody. Or worse, kill somebody. That actually made me a little bit, I guess, mad on a Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon playthrough I was doing. I didn't know how to recruit this one guy who was a Palestinian, and he ended up shooting down the character who could recruit him. So I reset the chapter, and I was tempted to just kill the guy after that. Yeah, a second thief shows up, but this guy just has a sword. I think he's only there to try and steal from one of your characters if you're moving fast enough to actually get up there. I don't know how to move that fast, but that is a thing. I'm gonna have Rebecca heal up just in case. And then let's see. Hector can 2-round you, so let's get started on that. I'm actually moving a bit slower than normal. And that is A-okay. Oh, come on, Oswin. How could you let me down? You had one job. One job. Okay. Now I'm... No. No. Great, I'm stuck here. Thanks, Oswin. Oh crap, I forgot to trade him back his javelin. And Hector would... Well, Hector gets doubled by that Nomad anyway, because he's so much slower. So, let's see. 15 damage minus 6 defense. You take 9. You're fine. You're fine. You can survive. Okay. Okay. And then... Interesting. Let's try it. Wait, I should have traded... I keep forgetting to do that. Even when I put myself in positions to actually do that. What is wrong with me? Alright. Well, for now, I guess we'll just end turn. And you went after Oswin. Okay, then. Alright. 3 more turns to get up there. I don't like that number. I also don't like that I have to get Priscilla so close. Let's actually put her back here so that way I can rescue and drop her. Alright, so this is Raven. He is normally a mercenary. He got changed into a monk. And so I think his, well, that's pretty much similar to Eliwood's change from Lord to Shaman. He now has 1 to 2 range with magic instead of swords, but his stats took a serious hit in the transition. Raven's normally a beast right out of the gate. Now, not so much. Not so much. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say about Raven. Oh, right. Whether or not this is a upgrade or downgrade. I'm gonna label that an upgrade, well, now let's label it a downgrade. A downgrade, yeah. Matu. Let's gonna open that chest. Hero Crest. I don't have it. I really don't have any units that I could use that on. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. I was not reading. I was not reading. Okay. Hector, you're going to take and drop Guy. And... oh boy. That was Raven. No, that's Priscilla. That's Priscilla. don't want to weigh Dorcas down too much, so I guess I'll have... no, we're good, we're good. Okay. Okay. We are good. But not really, because this is horrible. Why did you go after Marcus, you weirdo? Alright, so we got a door key. Yay! Alright, 2 turns. And these guys broke out. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. So I need to get a unit up here quickly. I need to get a unit over to the right quickly. This is a disaster. A disaster. A complete disaster. Alright. I'm gonna try putting Boss Win. Let's see. 10 defense, and you get attacked by this guy. So that's 5, 10, 8. 5, 10, 8, 18. Okay, yeah, you survive. You're good. Oswin's gonna stand right there. Let's get Marcus over there as soon as possible. Can at least boost his range a bit. I shouldn't be moving this slow. I have a bard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Except now I have to worry about whether or not Marcus can survive, because now he gets attacked by these guys who all have 15, and you have 14. And 7, so 8, 8, and 7. 25. Marcus survives. Yay! Good for him. Let's have Dorcas go here and drop this guy there. And I'm gonna need Raven to get back there. So I'm gonna put him right outside of those guys' range. And Bartra's there. Oh yeah, these guys showed up. They're going to be a nuisance. They kill Merlinus. It's not fun, and I got an unlocked staff. Send that hero crest back. And rescue Matthew and run away! I would have been definitely able to move a lot faster up here if I'd had Rebecca with me, but I want her to be able to pick up and rescue Matthew, because Merlinus does not survive long against against that Cavalier and Nomad, and more show up almost every turn. I think for 3 turns. I normally just move Oswin over on top of one of their spawn points and let him go to town. But that wasn't an option with Bartra this chapter. Okay. The tricky part is, I think Marcus is too small to actually rescue any of these soldiers, so he won't be able to take care of that for me like he normally would. So I need to either get Will. I believe Hector can pick one of them. No, Hector can't, but Matthew can. Okay. We're on the clock now, boys. Now let's let Dorcas take out our hammer bro here. Don't know why I keep calling him Dorcas. It would be... that's clearly an A. Alright, I got a hammer, bro! I guess I can let Raven take this guy out, although they have crit on him, and that's scary. It says low luck. Oh boy. No one else is in range. Whatever. I forgot to turn his animations on. That's okay. I'll just do that now. Alright. Alright, this is going to get very complicated, as I couldn't get up there in time. I probably put Oswin and Marcus. Probably should have had Oswin and Marcus switch places. Yeah. So the thief's gonna start running away now. I want that night crest he has, so I'm just going to kill him and then grab it. Alright. And then I actually have an evil plan with Bartra. I'm going to set him right about here. I hope that works out. And then I need to get up north as soon as possible. Let's get Will over there to rescue one of the soldiers so I can get to the next chapter. And let's trade these over to Will, because Priscilla's not a fighter. But Lucius is. And Lucius is going to need gear. Boo, you didn't die, Raven. What an accomplishment. What an accomplishment. And Merlin has survived a turn. Maybe Matthew could have gotten away all by himself. Oh boy, why are you guys moving? You're weak, you're pathetic, I hate you! Yeah, and then they also gave Lucius a lightning tome, because he's normally a monk, but because he's a wyvern rider, he can't use that anymore. I did want to try and change that to allow him to use... what's the word I'm looking for? To have them give him a different magic tome. But I couldn't figure out how to do that. Well, not different magic tome, give him a lance instead of a magic tome. But like I said, I couldn't figure that out. And Merlinus is still alive. I could shoot that night crest back to him. Heh, shoot. I made a pun. But I think instead, I'm gonna... yeah, you know what? Let's send night crest. Alright. Oh, curse you, Dorcas. Why aren't you strong enough? Alright. Alright. Let's get Priscilla going up to the north. Guy will go with her. Play for her just for Jits and Shiggles. Jits and Shiggles, a worthy aspiration. Dorcas is actually going to stay south here. You'll see why in just a moment. Might as well heal up Lucius with Will, because why not? Yay, level up! Oh no, level up. That was a shit one. Okay, and then Dorcas, you're gonna stand here. And then we need to get Rebecca and Matthew away from those guys. Because as good as Rebecca is, I don't think she can handle 6 enemies, half of which do double damage to her. Alright. And then I need to keep Priscilla out of that range, so right about here. And Bartra's just gonna stand there. Alright, that's Merlinus down. So now the Cavaliers and Nomads are going to start pursuing... oh crap, I forgot to trade away that L-Fire tome. I was going to give him just fire so he doesn't get doubled. Oh well, oh well. Mistakes were made. the archers keep showing up there for a few turns, but there is a very clear and easy solution to get them to just stop coming. Let's see, we have Marcus attack there. And then we're gonna put Oswin on there. Actually. Yeah, Will and the rest of the Phelan squad, they would be able to talk to the Phelan soldiers. Of course, I'm not actually doing that because they're the Phelan soldiers. Oh, I hate to take the risk, but it paid off. It paid off. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have Dorcas stand here, and he's gonna give a support bonus to Bartra, because they're within 3 spaces of each other. Meanwhile, Bartra, he is going to stand here with a javelin and take on all these guys by himself. What a trooper! All right, do you have a vulnerary on you? You do. Okay then. Let's move you up 1 space so you can take on that knight. We're gonna move Priscilla right here. Play for her. And then have her stand on the staircase. That keeps any more archers from coming through. And it's something for Priscilla to do. Even she can do something, even though she has no weapons. And I should have given him the killer bow. I was thinking he didn't need too much stuff, because, you know, he's just gonna counter that guy, but I forgot I didn't have my mages in range. Alright, let's go ahead and drop Matthew off now. Let's get Hector healed up. And I should have done this last turn, but I forgot about it. I'm gonna rescue one of the Phelan soldiers with Dorcas, because he's just gonna be standing around, and a guy who's standing around doing nothing might as well do something. Alright, and here is Lucius. Lucius got changed from a monk to a wyvern rider, and that makes him insanely good. Like, basically, a lot of the things I said about Rebecca transitioning from Archer to Wyvern Rider applies here too, except that Lucius wasn't crap before. But now he's just insanely better. His bases are so much stronger and higher, and he's actually got more defense, and I think more HP, so he's a bit more durable than he used to be too. And he flies! What's not to love? I'm totally gonna try him out. Speaking of trying him out, I'm going to turn on his animations too. Oh yeah. If it wasn't clear from what I was saying, Lucius is a definite upgrade. And I gave all those lances to Will, didn't I? I keep forgetting things. Alright, well, let's get Hector up here. Let's play for Hector. And then Hector's going to murder the crap out of this knight. I thought he would. Alright. Let's see. 6 gets you down to 16. Hector does 14, right? Right, that's 14. What about Boss? Or Marcus? Marcus does 14 too. And I don't need to worry about the mage, because he's not quite in range. So yeah, let's let Marcus weaken him. Although Marcus loves to pull crits out of his ass, because that's where he keeps them, and he has constant access to his own ass. So he pulls crits out of there like no problem. Or whatever. Woo! keep Bartra there, and I'm just going to have Dorcas move back. I kind of want Bartra right around here, so that way these guys aren't close enough to the stairwell to start intercepting dudes. Oof, excuse me. Alright, I guess I'll just call that a turn. Okay. And so it begins! Bartra's long and grueling gauntlet against... I don't know, enemies? I should find a way to make that more, epic. But a high defense unit like Bartra or Oswin works perfectly in this scenario, which is usually why I leave them behind. Sometimes I'm an idiot and I leave Marcus behind instead. But don't do that. Marcus is so much more useful moving through the castle rather than defending Merlinus. And that was a nice level up. Way to go, Bartra. Oh no, that guy's doing... No! Huh. If I rescue him with Bartra... Well, the problem is he's just gonna get himself killed and lure the knights closer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they'd be able to attack right here, which is why I wanted Dorcas to stand. So let's move Dorcas 1 forward. Let's have Bartra move 1 forward and kill this guy. Try to kill this guy. Alright, and this guy only survives 1 round of combat against 1 of these guys, and while the reward for keeping them all alive would have been nice, I don't care. So I'm not gonna go for it. Alright, well, let's first trade you the lightning tome, and then rescue and run away. Let's see. Heal up the Bosswin. And I guess I want to lure that mage out, so let's do that. And... oh wow, I definitely need to heal Marcus. Holy crap, Marcus, you're really... Marcus is usually a pretty good candidate to get one of those Draco Shields too. His base defense is really high, or I guess that Draco Shield from Talon's Light. His base defense is normally quite high, I think it's 10, and his defense growth is quite low at about 15%, I think. So he makes very good use of the Draco Shield since he already has high defense, and he's not guaranteed to get much more. Very, very handy use of it. And he's extremely mobile and usually fights on the front lines anyway, so yeah, Marcus, very good candidate for a Draco Shield on a normal playthrough. Not like I said, I gave mine to Becca. Kill him! Yes, thank you! I can't believe I was cheering for them to kill a green unit. What is wrong with me? I don't know. Lots of things. Lots of things. Yay! Level up for Bosswin! That wasn't a very good one. But then again, more defense never hurts, and skill is a thing. We're seeing the consequences of low skill on Bartra here. Almost makes me regret selling that secret book rather than using it. Almost. No, and on my regular playthrough on Hector Hard Mode, I just finally made it to that four-fanged offense, the version of the map I wanted. I don't know if it was worth it yet. So far, it's just been a chapter. Alright, we'll drop you there. Okay, yeah, there we go. And I would have kept Dorcas closer to, like, to be able to fight next to Bartra, but Dorcas is too frail to be able to pull that off. 30 HP is frail. I know. This is a very weird world we live in. Alright, and I kind of want to try using Raven and Lucius. Especially Lucius, oh god. So I think I might wait another turn. Or actually, as long as Gee's in range. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. So I'm going to start luring out knights here. So Hector will stand here with a fire tome equipped. We're going to heal the boss swing. Next to Hector. I guess we'll just get Matthew in there. He's done his duty. Duty. Okay. So that Cavalier needs to be able to get access to Bartra. I don't know if he'll move first, but my best bet would be... I have no idea. I have no idea. Because if that Cavalier ignores Bartra, then I'm in serious trouble. Thank you, Phelan Soldier. I'm gonna have Marcus actually backtrack. Hector and the others pretty much have the throne room locked down, so Marcus can be backup assistance if I need it. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should not have done that. But whatever, we'll make it work. Okay. Make it work. Oh yeah, and these guys are so weak compared to Bartra that even though he has vulneraries on them, he is not going to need to use his vulnerary at all. And I'm not exactly going to get a low clear or a low turn count, and this is not what I remembered Mecha doing for his 0% growth or negative growths. But again, I don't have to emulate him perfectly because my characters aren't getting weaker as they level up. And this allows Bartra to actually get a decent chunk of experience, and hopefully he'll be a huge asset as he promotes. I mean, of course I'm going to use the Knight's Crest on him. He has no competition for it. Yay! We're finally getting kills. I mean, the only other character I do have right now who could promote with the Knight's Crest is Priscilla. And that's just laughable. Considering Priscilla for the Knight's Crest over Bartra, when he's already in range to use it and she needs to gain 7 more levels. Not to mention she's really weak as a soldier. So yeah, no. Bartra gets it. Bartra totally gets it. Okay. Let's trade you the stuff I was supposed to trade you a long time ago. And then play for ya. Alright, and then Lucius is gonna attack. Let's use that Iron Lance first. Ooh, he looks kinda pretty. And Lucius just turned out to be really good. I'm not too sure if that's due to his own bases being pretty good, or I think that's attributed more to maybe the Wyvern Rider class. I think it has some pretty strong bases, and that's usually why in these Game Boy Advance games, Wyvern Rider units are usually recruited later into the adventure rather than near the beginning. I remember one time I randomized Fire Emblem 6, and Boars got a Wyvern Rider, and oh man, he is a very interesting person as a Wyvern Rider. It was insane. Let's just attack this guy. I guess I could have gone for the Nomad. Once the Nomad's dead, I can just go back to the Iron Lance instead of using up my precious Javelin. But either way, I'd still have to go through another turn of counterattacking, and I'm kind of surprised Bartra has 14 defense. I think that was 3 defense level ups. Or increases, whatever the right word is. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and end turn and see what the damage is. Alright, so Bartra got a kill. Or another kill, I should say. Whew, Nomad's down. Now I can just use an Iron Lance to kill both of the remaining enemies. Excuse me. And a crit! Yay! Yeah, the only time you should ever incorporate getting critical hits into your strategy is if you have a 100% crit rate, which I don't think it's possible to get that high of a crit rate in this game. I know it's possible in Fire Emblem 6. I've done that before. Ooh boy, is that's so much fun having a 100% hit crit rate. Man, this one, it's not possible. Okay, I don't think. Anyway, another kill for Lucius. Yay! And then I should be concerned about fighting this big bad Bernard, because I do believe he actually matches up well against most of my units. He has unusually high resistance, I believe. They gave a lot of boss units very high resistance. And I believe he would be able to 1 or 2 round Hector even. Hector, Dorcas, anyone really. I do have that hammer, but I don't have any axe units. I didn't bring the heavy lance. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna be here a while. So, 11 resistance, and he's on a throne, which provides 2 defense. Or, well, 2 defense, but it doesn't affect resistance. I guess I'm gonna have to rely on Marcus again. Can Dorcas do stuff? Dorcas can do stuff. He can do about 3 damage. No, 2 damage. Yay. Oh, why was I worried about people getting doubled? This guy's slow. I probably should have brought that heavy spear. Bartra would have been able to use it. Whatever, we will figure out how to do this. Rebecca has gained 8 levels, and Lucius is already better than her at base. What the hell? Okay. But I don't think Lucius would be able to stand up to this guy. Yeah, he just barely dies. We'll think of something. We'll think of something. Although if I give him the javelin, then Lucius just barely survives. Well, not give him the javelin, make that guy use the javelin. Alright. 12 and 12, plus 5 and 5, so that's 24 plus 10. That would just barely kill if I do that, so I think I'll just park Marcus there. Well, then again, he heals up on his turn, at the start of his turn, because of the throne. Just a bit, though. But anyway, let's get working on this guy. Alright, 10 more damage. And I broke my silver bow. Okay, let's see. Lucius can do about 4 or 8, but his accuracy is shaky. Rebecca's doing 6 with less shaky accuracy. Boswin can do 8, but if he crits, the guy's dead. I would love to feed that kill to Lucius, but I am very, very worried about Lucius getting doubled. Or Lucius getting crit, taking a crit and then dying. I guess I could heal up Marcus, take another turn, and wait one more turn, and then try it next turn. So let's do that. Heal up Marcus. I guess I'm just gonna leave Bartra there. Don't need to worry about him. I want to keep Dorcas moving, though. Okay. And let's get Guy in there, because I might need to play for people. Alright. What's the damage? Bernard? Oh, Marcus just crit on him. Yay, Marcus. I'm so happy you did that. Alright. Well, with that taken care of, I guess I'm going to work on building some support conversation, or supports between people. Since I'm pretty sure both Will and Rebecca are going to be permanent additions for the group, I'm gonna work on those too. Not sure if I'm gonna keep using Raven, probably not. And the only other person Lucius supports with right now would be Priscilla. Which, yeah, no. So, let's get Dorcas and Bartra up to an A. Boswin and Hector are gonna go for their C, or B, I think. Will and Rebecca will go for their C. And Marcus, you're gonna stand in the corner because you have been a naughty boy. Alright, so I will see you guys back here when all of my supports have finished building. So I will see you guys then. Alright, all those supports are taken care of. Boswin and Hector are at a B. Will and Rebecca have a C. Matthew and Guy have a B. And Bartra and Dorcas, Bartris if you wanted to give them a weird couple name, are at an A. So, with that, we're going to seize the throne and clear the chapter. Grandfather... Wait, why am I reading that? I'm not going to finish reading that. Anyway, you know what? Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Spaced Oyster, signing out.